Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Brett, and my hands is Odinn's Eye number 4. It's been a pretty interesting series. One, it's from Bad Idea, being released weekly. It's their first comic that's being a weekly release. And this is a pretty interesting issue. The story is about this girl named Solveig who believes that she is getting visions from Odinn and sent on a mission. And, yeah, so the previous issue ended in a really weird spot with mountain trolls, whatever you want to call them, having sex, and character coming out of the blue to go kill them, and yeah, it's just, it got weird. Shit got weird, really, honestly. So this issue picks up from that, and we find out her, person that helped her, I don't want to spoil anything, what his deal is, and explore more of the mountain, diving a little bit more into whatever her mission is, her vision. It's an interesting series. Like, it's been one I think's beautiful. The art is absolutely amazing. The story itself is interesting. It feels like it's a little dragged out, a little decompressed, and probably could be sped up a little bit. There's a lot to like, and I'm sure if you know more about kind of like the history and the background of the characters, that there's much more to it to enjoy. But for the casual reader, like, it's good. It's good. This isn't something that's blown me away, but I think overall it's really good. There's nothing necessarily bad about it, and it's definitely keeping me on my toes. I'm not quite sure what to believe and what not to believe, but we get a lot of setup here for, I think, what's to come. So Odinn's Eye, it's written by Joshua Dysart, Thomas Giorello is the artist, Diego Rodriguez the color, Simon Bowland is the letter. There's a second story to this, a B-side, in the comic called Hank Howard, Pizza Detective in the Year 4000. So that's written by Robert Venditti, art by David Lapham, Dave Sharpe is the letter. Hank Howard is, he's a detective, works for a pizza company. In this one, it's the year 4000. It's the future, and he has to go figure out about a bunch of pizzas that were stolen. Again, Hank Howard's, I think, is really entertaining. It definitely plays off the tropes of the detective stories and really digs into that. So if you kind of enjoy those stories and appreciate those kind of the things that we see over and over and over again, you'll appreciate the story. I mean, it's cute, it's funny, but again, like, I think the thing that, as it seems to be a constant criticism for me about Bad Ideas, the B-sides tend to have nothing to do with the main story. I wish there was just at least some sort of theme going on, just something to tie them together so they make sense. Like, having, if your main story is horror and your B-side is like science fiction, it doesn't quite work. Like, it seems weird, or superhero, or whatever. Like, just give me something so that at least makes sense in some way, because it just feels a little slapdash in this. Showing off the art, I mean, the art is, I think, absolutely fantastic for Odinn's Eye. It's unreal, amazing stuff. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful art. There is, no, we're not gonna spoil that. Just absolutely amazing art, and I really can't wait for the next issue, because they're going to be tripping balls to see what the art is like with that. I'm thinking them high tripping is going to be awesome. This is David Lapham's. This is the art for Hank Howard. It does its, your usual black and white, but, throw it in the future, because it's the year 4000. Show off that a little bit. So overall, like, if you've been reading the series up to this point, you're gonna get this issue, right? Like, if you've gone with the first 3 issues, you're gonna get the 4th. I want to see where this winds up. We know there's some historical references to what's going on in the comic, and I really want to see how it wraps up and where things go, because it's definitely kind of like danced around, 1 foot in fantasy, 1 foot grounded in reality, and yeah, it's an interesting series. So yeah, I mean, if you read it up to this point, go. I mean, the art's amazing. that to me is the draw. Bad Idea comic, that means it's going to be at Bad Idea shops. We got a link beneath this video where you can go find one of those. If you don't have one near you, we'll have at least probably one link where you can purchase it. It'll be affiliate links, so we get a small percentage. By doing that, you'll support our site, so thank you. And just watching our videos, you support us, so thank you for that. If you're into comics, if you're into Bad Idea, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep reading those comics and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.